Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Fuck you, trolls. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Tails gets trolled. Fuck you, trolls.
Welcome to Tails Gets Podcast, the first and still only Tails Gets Trolled podcast on the internet. I'm your Tails Gets Trolled veteran, Chris, from Expect Nothing, Get Less.
Did you just call it thralled?
Hell,
With a TH?
Yes. I'm misspelling it on purpose to become like Laserbots. But who are you?
I don't know either. I'm just a nobody. Thank you for pointing that out. No, of course not. I'm Andre from world-famous channel Expect Nothing, Get Less, and even more famous channel, Obesus!
Hell yeah. Filled with non-stop bangers.
Hell yeah. If only I could find a girl that let me bang her. Hashtag unfuckable!
Yeah. Hell yeah, baby! That's the desperate struggle of an incel like yourself, Andre. But maybe one day.
Bitch, please. I'm a simp.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I'm an alpha simp. Anyway.
So, there's no controversies this week.
Oh, really? I don't
just-
fucking believe you, you goddamn liar.
Well, the only reason is because I haven't actually edited the last episode because I've been busy. But
Right.
I guess once I do in the next episode, maybe we'll get two episodes worth of controversies. Maybe it'll be like a full episode's length of just controversies. So I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Alright, so
So yeah, let's just get right into the chapter. This is, of course, chapter
let's get
5.
right into the trolls!
Yeah, so sad that Keemstar
I'm
retired.
channeling my... What? The garden gnome is dead?
Well, he announced his retirement, but it's going to happen on his 40th birthday, which is next year.
Wait, he's like
Apparently.
fucking... Holy shit, he's old.
Yeah, he's 39. And he's
Yikes.
dating like 18-year-olds.
Ugh.
He's
He's
a
even more
weird, creepy
disgusting
dude.
than I am.
Yeah. You and all your allegations.
Yeah.
Like eating peanuts. What a terrible thing to do. Who would do that?
Someone who hates themselves, probably, and someone who's in love with their family.
Yeah.
Someone with only one friend who does Tails Get podcast with him and then treats them like shit once the cameras are off.
Hey, I told you not to talk about that when the cameras were on.
Somebody help me! He's beating the living fuck out of me! Ah!
I'm beating you through Discord. I mean, this is filmed in front of a live studio audience. So chapter 5, Tails Kidnapped. Kidnapped, written with two different words, kid and napped.
Yes. Because Tails is a kid, and he napped.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
You never know.
You never know.
Can I just... I really love the cover art, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love the cover art. And I especially love how Shadow is just sort of a disembodied eye and a mouth in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I find it kind of strange. Because it's like,
You know what it looks like? It looks like it's like fucking felt. Or, like a cross-stitch pattern. That's what it looks like.
I think what he was going for was like everybody in shadow.
Yeah.
But to me it just looks like they all have like soot on their face. And they look like dirty. And matted. And nasty. But yeah, the cover art here features Shadow and Mario looking angry in the background. In the front, we have a disinterested-looking Tails and the Black Hood. We've got Rob just like staring straight into our souls, and we've got Elmer Fudd and Silver on the left sides. Yeah. Now, again, this chapter does not feature many of these elements. It does not feature a single instance of Elmer Fudd, Silver, Rob, or again, the fucking Black Hood. Tails does not get that Black Hood until the next chapter. And even then he doesn't even wear it until many chapters later.
The fuck?
So...
I might not have read this chapter. I think I'm actually caught up to where I haven't read anymore.
Well, that's sick. So this is a good chapter right here.
Oh my god.
Let's get into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Page 1. So, if we remember from last time, Mario revealed that Luigi and Mario's fight was staged, and Mario, in fact, lost on purpose. Yeah. And it got many of Shadow's friends killed, but Mario doesn't give a shit because he's a fucking psycho, and he just wants to kill the trolls his own way.
Yeah.
And now we get the follow-up, where Shadow says, "Why did you tell us so easily?" It's a very awkward phrase.
I need my glasses. Hang on.
And as Andre went to get his glasses, the FBI simultaneously raided both our houses and turned off our recording for unknown reasons. So we had to start again. As we were saying before, we got rudely cut off by the FBI breaking down our doors.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yeah. I mean, do they even have jurisdiction in Japan and Norway?
Yeah.
Really?
They have eyes everywhere, of course.
Oh, fuck. I can explain all the furry porn. Okay?
Why would the FBI want to see that?
I don't know. Maybe they're judging me for my very legitimate attraction to Star Fox.
Star Fox, not Crystal.
Oh, right. There's a female in there. Yeah, Crystal. That's what I meant.
She is legitimately hot, to be fair. And I ain't even furry.
Okay. You open Pandora's box on that one.
Oh no. Maybe we'll get some furry porn and Tails gets trolled at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna have to set. When I see, I'm gonna fucking hurt you so bad.
So anyway.
Absolutely. No, listen here, you goddamn slut. All right.
So Mario.
Good talk.
Looking really evil. He says he defected from the Troll Slaiyers because he doesn't need them anymore. The only reason he joined is because they had resources. Just like what kind of resources did he want?
Wile Coyote's money.
But like all they did was set up a concert, and that didn't work at all.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he stay with the Troll Slayers longer?
I don't fuck if I know. Why are you asking me?
If you wanted those, well, I'm, questioning the character here.
Oh, it's not a call and response thing?
Well, you can respond if you have a theory.
All right. My theory is that Mario has gone full-blown demented sadist after years and years of playing in a shitty stage plays that he's now dissatisfied with.
Makes sense.
So, he was very envious of, all the Sonic characters who just have legitimate, problems. They're like actual heroes saving the world. And he was like, I want to prove that I can save the world as well. Because, as you know, it's all a stage play. Even now, this is a stage play. Because they're contractually forbidden by the elder gods to ever actually harm one another. But that doesn't extend into, Sega universe.
Right.
Fuck if I know. I was just making that up.
But Luigi clearly killed a couple people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just can't kill any of his co-actors,
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
He probably signed a contract with Disney and it got him by the balls.
Signed a contract with Illumination,
Oh, fuck, even worse.
the evilest company of them all.
Illumination are the ones that got the Mario movie?
Yeah.
As long as we get Charlie Day, Luigi, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the performances for sure.
Yeah. I'm hoping to cast Danny DeVito as Wario at some point.
That would be hilarious.
Yes.
Alright, so Shadow says that he's going to be the one to kill Mario, but then out of nowhere, fucking Bowser just shows up and he says, "No, I am." And Mario responds, "I was waiting for you to show up." Was he? Why was he waiting?
Did he even know?
Yeah. How did he know that Bowser was going to show up?
Yeah, I guess he could sense his power level or something.
Yeah, possibly. And then Mario starts whistling. And when I read this the first time, I was like, oh shit, genius. He's using the warp whistle from Mario 3. That's actually not what he's doing. He's just calling somebody over. But it would have made a lot more sense to use the warp whistle, because then he could have just tornadoed out of there. But
Oh, fuck, who's he calling over? Oh, it's Yoshi, right?
well, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Once we get to the next page, possibly.
Yeah.
Alright, so Bowser shoots the fire at Mario, but then Mario shoots his fire back. And he laughs maniacally as he says, "Nobody can stop him." And the trolls will die, and so will the Troll Slaiyers. Why is he such an asshole?
I mean, if you rescue the princess, a million times over, and all she does is take your cake and give you a kiss, that's probably gonna leave any man kind of frustrated.
Well, maybe... I don't actually know, but... knowing the Tails Gets Trolled universe, I would assume she gives a little more than that.
You never know.
But we haven't actually seen Peach yet.
Yeah, but can I point out that...
Yeah.
Bowser... Oh, not this time. Your act of being the good guy is over.
Yeah.
Again. They're actors. Your act of being the good guy is over. I'm telling you, this theory holds up in court, okay?
Fucking
it could probably support...
Mario theater theory.
Yeah, this theory, okay, could probably support a family. That's how strong it is. And it can pay alimony if need be.
I think we need to make 2 videos. We need to do Star Wars kick theory, and we need to do Mario theater theory. 'Cause these are 2 big money ideas here.
Sure.
Another thing I want to point out about this page, which I found strange, is in the first frame we see Mario in his left eye, so right for us. His pupil is fucked up, and I thought that was just a drawing mistake. But when you go to the close-up of his face, his pupil is also fucked up in that
Holy
one.
shit! Yeah.
So is that just a artistic decision by Laserbot, or does he have a cursed eye?
Right. Could be he's just getting insane.
Maybe he has a Naruto Sharingan type eye.
Oh, Naruto. Fucking... Alright, we need to make another Expect Nothing Forgetless video where we watch all Naruto movies.
Oh, fuck. There's not that many, I don't think. But that would truly be awful.
I seen one of them, and it stunk supremely.
That's a great idea, actually. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, I also want to watch the Dragon Ball movies, because they're...
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them. They're mostly... most of them aren't that terrible. They're just, hugely mediocre.
Yeah.
But the Android 13 one is absolutely horrible, and I fucking love that shit. That was so good.
Yes. Have you seen the official dub as well of it?
Yeah. That's where fucking Vegeta Piccolo guy just ad libs a bunch because he clearly didn't give a shit.
Yeah, Chris Abbott.
Yeah.
It's also where at the end they're sitting on like a fucking ice
They're
whatever.
sitting on an iceberg, and they're like, first.
Is it
to-
over
when the-
yet?
Where's he
Not
go?
till the
The
fish
fir-
jumps,
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
and then the fish jumps immediately. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah, but he does that all through the movie, where he just like ad-libs a bunch of like weird lines. It clearly wasn't in the original.
Nice.
So that one's strange too. It has 3 really weird dubs: the Norwegian one, the fucking, the other one, and the Funimation one.
Yeah.
They're all weird in their own way.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think the Norwegian one, because most other countries don't have multiple studios doing voice work like in the
Yeah.
US. So I think that could be they got it from a shitty studio, which means that every other language has the same kind of dub.
Well, in Norway they just used the Norwegian studio. There's just that one because you.
Yeah, but
when,
they used
when we watched,
probably
when we watched that, it was like the exact same voices in all our fucking childhood cartoons.
yeah.
The same like 5 voice actors.
Yeah, what I mean is that they probably got, a dub from another American studio, and they probably got the
Yeah.
shitty dub from the American studio and based it off of that. I think that's what happened.
Well, yeah, definitely not from the Japanese, 'cause they wouldn't
Yes.
have anybody to translate from Japanese. But that's usually how it is. They usually translate from English when it comes to dubs. Actually, the One Piece manga was translated from Russian, weirdly enough.
Really?
That's why the Norwegian One Piece manga, Luffy, is called Rufy. There's a lot of weird mistranslations and stuff. Because it's all from the Russian version.
Well, this was very interesting, and we wasted a lot of time discussing Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece.
But hey, that's what Tails Get Trolled eventually does. So let's move on to the next page.
What? Motherfucker, you goddamn absolute tease! You slut! You whore!
Not One Piece, but Laserbutt gets, or he was always really into Dragon Ball, but he gets really into fucking Naruto.
Oh, Laserbot Whitey has a shitty taste.
Naruto's pretty good until it gets terrible.
Oh, Laserbot Whitey gets a shitty taste. Nah, your taste is fine.
Yeah,
You made a masterpiece, so you are forgiven.
true that. Alright, so page 2 here.
Right.
So we see the battling firebolts. You see Bowser's fire and Mario's fire hand as Mario laughs maniacally. And then fucking Hulk in a segment of self-awareness, he says, "Fuck this, I'm done standing here doing nothing," because that's all he's been doing all this time, even though he's one of the strongest fucking Marvel characters. He's just been standing there and commenting on situations occasionally, doing literally nothing.
I mean, I think the Hulk is possibly the strongest Marvel character.
Yeah.
Um,
He has the potential to be, anyway.
Yeah, because the only ones who flat out beaten him in strength, I think, is just a Juggernaut.
Oh, really?
And that's because the Juggernaut, is literally the avatar of one of the most powerful demons, or whatever, Sidorak.
Really?
And as long as
Nice.
he's acting in selfish interests, his power is limitless.
I remember that from Juggernaut.
Oh no, that's I think it was around the
is that
90s
more
that
recent
he got
lore?
revamped into that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, what I remember of Juggernaut is just that when he runs, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
That's his power.
Was that literally his power? Oh yeah, infinite momentum.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, infinite momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. It was such a fucking weird power.
Yeah.
He was straight up just a bull.
I was gonna say about Hulk is that he it's long been a meme, and it was already a meme at this point that Hulk, despite being the Hulk, does nothing, and this is Laserbot commenting on that in the comic. But then later, Laserbot will more lean into this fact, so like Hulk gets even more useless, which is pretty funny. Like one of the most recent chapters is Hulk going to a store to buy something, and then the cashier commenting on how he has a nice ass, and that's an entire page.
All right, motherfucker. You absolute tease.
It's pretty funny.
Stop it. Okay. Anyway,
But
the
here-
Hulk is like, fuck this. I'm done standing here doing nothing. He picks up a big ass boulder, and Mario, being the fucking astute observant,
Yeah.
makes the astute observation. Oh shit, that's a rock. He better hurry up.
I love that reaction. It's, oh shit, that's a rock. Full stop. And you just see like a kind of disinterested Mario face. As a fucking boulder comes to smash him to death. That's
Yeah.
a fucking Sigma male Mario grind set right there.
Yes. Oh fuck yeah! I was right. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
So we just see a bunch of reaction shots of the Troll Slayers being like, what could rescue him? It's so fast. Hulk's like, what is that thing? And Timo's
What
like,
the fuck is that thing?
and Timo's like, I don't know. It's hard to see with my eyes closed.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I guess canonically, Timo's eyes are just canonically always closed.
Yeah, I guess so. And Bowser, he's the one who recognized him. He's like, Yoshi.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I fucking
Brings
knew
us
it.
on to next page here. It's an epic Yoshi
Oh, I like
reveal.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, he's holding on to Mario's leg. I like that.
Yeah.
And Mario's fucking standing at 90 degrees right off of him.
Yeah, literally power posing on top of him. And that's how sick he is. But yeah, this page has like really thick outlines, and I think it looks great. I really
Yeah.
like the art on this entire page here.
Yeah. It's very distinct, as opposed to previous pages.
Yeah, the outlines are
Uh,
thick, and the colors are very clean. So everything looks like
Yeah.
clean
It's
and
clean.
aesthetic. It looks cool.
Yeah.
And then you just see Mario sitting on Yoshi, and in the next panel, he just like says ha ha ha, with a neutral expression as he sits on Yoshi.
Yeah.
And we
Again,
see
I love
yeah.
I love that it's all lowercase, right? So technically, he's laughing not loudly, not like in a mocking way. He's just ha ha ha.
Yeah.
His laughing is subdued, especially the lack of punctuation. Punctuation
Yeah,
makes it-
no. The lack of punctuation makes it seem so like neutral.
Yeah,
There's like no emotion behind that laugh.
yeah. It's like Fanico from Agretsuka.
Yeah,
I love that laugh. I fucking love it.
it's a great laugh. Second time you've referenced it.
Yeah, second time reference Agretsuko. This is gonna become a fucking thing.
All right.
I'm
Like
establishing all our memes right now.
You're establishing your own memes. So saying artiste and referencing Fanico's laugh from Agretsuko. Okay, that's your memes.
And self-deprecating humor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you've already done that this episode, so you filled your
Yeah,
quota.
I fucking came out of the gates swinging
Yeah,
for myself, and I hit.
So 5 episode, 5 self-deprecating Andres. Let's see if we can
Yeah.
keep the streak going for every episode.
Dude, with my low self-esteem, we absolutely can.
Hell yes. That's what we like to hear around here.
Yes.
So the reaction to Mario laughing is Bowser and Shadow looking angry, and Bowser really, I guess, in shooting his fire. I forgot to mention on the last page. But on the last page, when when Hulk throws the boulder, you see just like a skinny Bowser off to the side, and he has like no jaw. He looks like the prototypical incel.
Oh my god, yes.
But
Holy fuck.
on this page, in this panel, the fucking Bowser has a massive jaw. He's like a big underbite. So you should get some like retainers or something to fix his teeth, because his underbite is out of control here.
Giga
So-
Chad Bowser.
But Giga Chad doesn't have an underbite. He just has a big chin.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen him open his mouth.
Yeah, you already ever seen him make that fucking kissy face.
The Chad face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean he is a Chad after all.
yeah.
And then in the next frame here. Mario just has a bag out of nowhere. She used before, but when you see his full body, he doesn't have it. But then now he has it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's fucking weird.
It appears. So Bowser, knowing what's up, he's like, "Don't let him feed that to Sonic." And
Yoshi.
Sonic. Oh shit.
Sonic's dead.
That is right. Sonic's dead.
Oh fuck! Controversy already.
That is that is a big controversy. Right there.
All right. He's made a huge, continuous lapse in judgment.
I sure have.
This is just as bad, if not worse, than that situation.
Yeah, it's just
This
as
is
bad.
our suicide forest.
It's just as bad, if not worse, than calling. Wait. No, I just want to say Cyberbot. What's his real name? Laserbot.
Laserbot.
Yeah. It's worse than calling Laserbot Cyberbot.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Complete,
Anyway.
Complete disrespect to Yoshi, who raised Mario and Luigi from birth.
Yeah. And who lost her island to Megasonic.
Oh, yeah. And it's also the second reference of Super Mario Bros. Z.
What can I say? I fucking love it.
It's a great series.
Yeah.
Won't
And
deny that.
Alan Earthworm, we love you, man.
Gotta love that guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so Mario pulls out a blue shell. Which, of course, as you know, if Yoshi eats that, he gets wings.
Yep.
So Yoshi starts flying away, and Shadow says, "Come back here, you coward, or I'll shoot you down." So going to the next page here.
Okay. But, no, wait.
Okay, yeah.
I love when Mario taunts Bowser.
Yeah.
You can try all you want, but you're nothing but a fail.
I actually had that in my notes. I forgot to say it, but yeah. You can try all you want, but you're nothing but a fail.
And that clearly gets to him, because Bowser just fucking shoots fire, and I love how pissed Bowser looks in this one.
Yeah, like a furious rage. He
yes.
shoots fire.
But
in
also
response
Mario,
to be called a fail, yeah.
Yeah. Mario also fucking Yoshi was jumping. Oh no, that's his hand. Never mind. I was about to say he did a fucking trick shot shell eat, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
Still, fucking love it.
Yeah. It's such a power move calling somebody a fail. Don't even
Yes.
Don't even say the full word. You don't call him a failure. You just call him a fail.
Yeah. Hell yes.
Like fail
Fucking
blog.
base Chad Mario.
Oh yeah.
Now we can move on. I just had to say that.
Alright. So Mario says, "This was fun, but I got place to go." And then he just straight up fucking trolls them. He says, "Hey, you mad, bro?"
and in the shadow.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me, asshole.
Yes.
WHOLE.
Yeah. And I was like, "Hey,
And this.
is this a Kanye reference? Like, you know, in I think it's Power, where it's like, tell him Yeezy said they could kiss my whole ass. More specifically, they can kiss my asshole."
Oh, that's a good fucking bar. Holy shit.
It's a great song. Is that a Kanye reference, or did this come before that album? It might have. So
No
maybe
idea. No,
Kanye
no
referenced Tails Gets Trolled. Which he could totally be doing.
Yeah.
Because he put the fucking globla 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 blah meme on his latest album.
Really?
Yeah. It's like an
Fuck
outro
yeah.
to one of his songs. Like Donkey, he made like a fake video listening to Kanye's tracks, and one of the songs he put as one of the fake songs on Donda, which is Kanye's album, was that meme, and then Kanye literally actually put that song on his album. Actually based.
Fuck yes.
But yeah, Shadow gets really pissed at Mario saying, "You mad, bro?" And
Yeah.
tells him to not fuck with his whole ass. And and then he screams and he shouts "die" as he shoots like 1 billion bullets out of a tiny handgun somehow. It's like his handgun is a submachine gun or something.
Well, it could also just be like, gas evaporating and stuff like that, or the streak of the bullet.
Yeah, but if it's a streak of the bullet, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullets.
I mean,
in one frame.
How do I explain this? Oh, yeah, first of all, Shadow is super speed, right? So you could be pulling the trigger that fast.
True, yeah, maybe it does.
But then the gun would jam.
Well, maybe he has a jam-proof shadow gun.
No, only revolvers jam-proof, apparently, according to pop culture.
Yeah, and this is like a 9mm or something.
Actually, it's a fucking 365 Magnum.
It's a Magnum?
I don't even think that's a gun. I don't even think that's a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Magnum gun, not Magnum condom, you fucking idiot.
Oh. So, as a response,
anyway,
Mario just gives him flips him the bird, gives him the finger.
Yeah, I love the taunt as well.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy. It's such a
flips this really long
it's such
finger
a
at him.
good. Yeah, it's such a good taunt as well.
Yeah, right here, buddy. And then we get a great scene here where Shadow says like, "Don't you run from me!" And then Hulk is holding Vector, being like, "Damn it, it's flying away." And then we just get a cut to Timo being like, "This might be a bit off subject, but what the hell's up with your arm, Hulk?" And then you look at the previous frame, and Hulk has a really skinny arm. It's like,
Yeah.
So the Laserbot must have just drawn that picture, and it was like, I'm not gonna redraw it to give him bigger arms. I'm just gonna draw a Timo as being like, "Hey, what's up with your skinny ass arm, loser?"
Fuck yes.
Which is such an amazing thing to do. I would never think to do that, but it's the genius of Laserbots, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this is just Laserbot being a fucking visionary.
Yeah, for sure.
And Bowser, it's like, we need to get him back. And Shadow says the most Shadow thing ever. No, getting him back isn't good enough. We must destroy him.
He's like zoomed in on his fucking bloodshot eyeball, and it looks great.
Yeah.
It's a good picture of his eyeball there. And
right,
then,
but okay, so
yeah.
is it Bowser saying this? We need a flawless plan, unlike our last plans?
That's what it looks like.
Like,
but
motherfucker, you were not involved at all.
Yeah, he's like speaking for the Troll Slayers now. He's like, "Yep, I'm in the Troll Slayers, even though I was not in the spread, and I literally just showed up, but now I'm here, and I'm speaking for all of you, and I say, we need a better plan, because I somehow know you had a previous plan, and it didn't work out. So now we need a good one."
I also love the shading on Bowser's face.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. As an artiste, I give this my approval.
Ding, artiste counts.
Oh, are you doing a cinema sins?
Andre sins.
Actually, I'm gonna do a cinema sins now.
No, please don't.
Let's see.
You're gonna drive off all our listeners.
No, or they're gonna fucking like it ironically.
Andre, we have 200 downloads.
Really?
Yeah. Don't drive off.
What the fuck are you guys doing with your...
all the goodwill we've brought up to this place by bringing Cinema Sins in here.
Okay, guys, what the fuck are you guys doing with your lives?
Listening to a great podcast.
Well, I mean, you're mediocre at best, and then I come in and fucking drag the shit down to,
Mediocre at best, how dare you? I'm being used in ads, goddammit.
Yeah, you always gotta reference that. Oh, fucker. Because he was using an ad in Thailand. He was like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so blonde and Norwegian and shit. And I'm so white."
I was using an ad recently for our upcoming match.
Yeah, fuck off.
They were like, "Please," they were like, "Chris, come here. We need to tell everybody. You need to tell everybody to watch your match, to draw in the big numbers, because you're white and hot." And I was like, "Yep."
Oh, you know what I learned? If
Yeah.
you speak Chinese, you can get a job in China for just being white.
Yeah.
Because white people are they're like office pets.
Yeah, you could get a job in China for being pretty much anything else, or if you're white or if you're black as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Neat.
in China they have like music stores, and there are like black people who get paid just to go into those music stores and look like they're customers, because Chinese people, they're like, oh, well, he must know what he's doing because he's black, he knows about music. So
Oh, that's...
it's shown to like drive up sales massively, so it works.
Alright, I'm gonna do blackface in China now.
Yeah.
Never before something so right, no, so wrong, been so right.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like the tagline to a porn.
It sounds like most porns.
Yeah. Anyway, after Bowser's, just making himself one of the Troll Slayers, we get an epic meanwhile.
Yeah, hell yes. An epic meanwhile. And then we need to go over to the next page to see what meanwhiles.
Holy shit! This looks so good. I've not read this. This is completely fresh. Just gotta say.
Fuck yeah. Alright. So this is a good page right here. So...
Alright, the art looks incredible.
It's all in black. So this is supposed to be in shadow, clearly. Probably in...
yeah, and it's good.
In Troll King's cave. Yeah, I think this is a lot more effective than the cover art, which I think also was supposed to be in shadow, but this looks good. The only thing that doesn't make a lot of sense is that there are shadows within shadows. Like when Luigi approaches the Troll King, they're like a big shadow. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it does actually, because unless it's completely pitch black and there's still a source of light to cast shadows, you have, shadows that, you have things that obscure the light even more than regular, so that's really just what's going on.
But if there's a source of light, it wouldn't be gray.
No, yeah, there could be, right? It's I don't have the vocabulary to explain myself properly. But it does make sense, that's all I'm going to say.
Well, make it sense or not, it does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like Luigi's face half obscured in like gray shadow and half obscured in black shadow.
Fuck it. I like the first look at the Troll King's face. It looks so good.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's in the Troll Cave, and Luigi is approaching the Troll King, and he says, "What is it, Luigi? Do you got everything for the trip?" He has to go on a nice trip. But then Luigi says he's confused about something, that Mario was holding back on him, and Troll King is like, that's odd. And Luigi uses this distraction to pull out his big fucking hammer that he previously killed Espio with, squished the pink guy to fucking just like completely sever Troll King's arm in a big, massive, epic swing.
Holy shit! Base Luigi!
Fuck yeah!
Next page!
Hell yeah.
Also, the blood is red, so I like that.
Yeah, that's a cool
blood.
artistic...
it's stylistic.
It's very Schindler's List.
Okay, I love Troll King's line, and again, love his face as well, but I love his fucking line. It's like something out of Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Damn it, I should have saw this coming. Damn you, Luigi, and your sneak attacks!
Yeah, it's
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for this Italian plumber and the sneak attacks.
It's so childish compared to getting your fucking arm ripped off. Yeah, you just see fucking Troll King's bloody and squished arm on the floor in the first panel, and then the next panel is Troll King just with this childish line, being like, "Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Damn you, Luigi, and your sneak attacks."
Yeah.
And then Luigi, says no hard feelings, but him and his brother wanted to kill him for some time, way before they trolled Toads. Holy
what?
Shit. Yeah.
Wait. Motherfucker!
Maybe we'll get some explanation on that. So, so he says, "I'm not dead, Luigi," and Luigi swings his big hammer at him, and he says, "This is for the Toad Kingdom. It's not what it's called Luigi.
It's
It's the Mushroom Kingdom. Are you stupid?
Are you dense? Are you retarded or something? I'm the goddamn Troll King.
Yeah, sure said that.
Fucking, I love Troll King.
Yeah.
When Troll King just... Well, this was way before All-Star Batman, wasn't it?
Was it? Might have been the same time. When was this? 2013?
2012.
2012. All-Star Batman, what was that? It might have been around the same time.
Oh, neat. Anyway, so... before Troll King does his fucking shockwave attack, he just says, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
I love it. I love the use of "fuck you" in this kind of context because it's such a real moment. You don't even try to say anything clever. You just say "fuck you."
Yeah, it's a real visceral sort of rage.
Yeah. It's like you can't even think of something clever to say.
All-Star Batman and Robin, by the way, was 2005 to 2008, so this is after that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Alright, so, Troll King uses the shockwave right on Luigi, and we gotta see what happens in the next page.
Yeah,
So there seems to be no effect, and Luigi says, "Are you surprised?" With the C instead of an S.
Not even that. Surprised.
Yeah.
So he supped on rice?
Yeah. Have you supped on rice? He says.
Yeah. And Troll King looks genuinely afraid. I love it. I love the art so much.
He's literally sweating. He says, "What the fuck? Why didn't that work on you, Luigi?"
Yeah, man. Holy shit!
And Luigi shows him. He's wearing fucking emeralds fucking chest plate, which was immune to the shockwave. And he's,
or as Troll King calls it, the robot's check plate.
yes. Robot's check plate. And also Luigi says something strange where he says, "Sonic and the robot's death will lead to my victory." Now I see how the robot's death will, but what did Sonic do?
No idea.
Nothing.
Maybe Sonic still wore down Troll King, I guess.
Didn't seem like it. It seemed like Elmer did Emerald, I mean, did much more.
What did Elmer Fudd do again?
Elmer didn't do anything. Elmer is mentally handicapped in this comic.
I love it.
But yeah, he, as Luigi explains, he graved it after he died. The robot's check
still,
plate.
like, yeah, I still want to backtrack a little bit to Sonic, because, I mean, he was still in super form, and he was evil as well, which was even more powerful, whatever.
Yeah.
So my guess is that Troll King probably went all out from the beginning against Sonic.
Did he? Not really, because he didn't use the shockwave until halfway to the battle, and he didn't use other things, which we'll see later, so Sonic was clearly not a big threat.
That's true. Yeah, whatever. Maybe Sonic just got him out in the open or whatever.
That's possible.
Okay, anyway, so
yeah,
his most powerful move.
So
wasn't the shockwave his most powerful move?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So Troll King says he might have to resort to his most powerful move, which he already said was a shockwave, but we'll see that is not true at all. But
the word of death.
Yes, Luigi says.
Is this a fucking Skyrim shit? Is he Dragonborn?
Possible.
Is he Trollborn?
So Luigi says that he will use his fire as he shoots his green fire to kill him before he has the chance to use the words of death, which Troll King is shocked at. He says, "How did you know that?"
Okay. What is the word of death? What is the word of death?
So let's go to the next page here. But as he shoots the green fire, somebody comes out of nowhere and kicks the fire. And Luigi says, "Who is that?" And Troll King says he was wandering, as in walking around, when you would return. So what did you find out from watching Shadow? And it's
after we fucked this baby up.
Yeah, and it's a guy with cat eyes and long hair and like a goatee. This guy is named Hindo, He's another
Hindo.
troll with a famously epic and extremely long fight scene, which we'll get to see.
Awesome.
So yeah, he's pretty
Alright,
pretty good.
but isn't it... Okay, so that's the question. Is a goatee the thing that hangs from your chin like that?
Yeah,
Or can it also be the, the shit that frames your mouth?
yeah, it could be the full thing.
Yeah. Because I remember I had a goatee at some point.
It could be both. Yeah.
Did not look good on me.
Well, everybody sort of looks a bit like a nostalgia critic with a goatee. He's sort of
Yeah. I
that's,
think I'm gonna shave to get a goatee again, actually.
yeah, I did that last time I shaved, and I sent you a picture of me as a nostalgia critic.
Yeah. Yeah, it did not look good on you. Just gotta be completely honest.
It doesn't look good on most people, to be honest.
No.
Looks good on nostalgia critic.
Didn't look good on me either. Yeah. And Lyle Rath. Or Lyle Burns.
He just looks exactly like a nostalgia critic.
Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, I want the stealth critic to go on Only Place and for Lyle to dress like the nostalgia critic just to assert dominance.
Hello.
Because I feel like Doug would love that.
Yeah. He has a sense of humor about himself.
Yeah. I mean, his whole motto is basically funny is funny. Doesn't matter how badly I dislike
It's
it.
true. Unlike Linkara, who yet again got yet again got a butthurt because Ralph the Movie Maker made a review of his movie where he just criticized the movie, which is pretty bad. He didn't even really criticize anything about Linkara, and he was mostly like sympathetic towards Linkara, but Linkara got really mad about it on Twitter, started complaining a bunch, so just can't take any sort of criticism at all, I guess.
He's just got a fragile ego, apparently.
Yeah, and a huge one.
Yeah.
But hey, that's Linkara.
Yeah. Anyway, so who Alright, so that's Alex.
Yeah, so Luigi says he will not fail, and then we see Alex comes out of nowhere, and then Gary, like, as we remember, his face got entirely fucked up, so now his face is like a robot face. We'll
Oh, that's Gary. Okay.
yeah, we'll see more about Gary later, but yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
He has a robot face now due to
Yeah.
his entire face getting
Right.
fucking burned off.
Jesus Christ, mate.
and all
Right, so
and all the trolls laughing at him.
right, I love Alex's line. Don't mistake us to think we can be fooled like Shadow's stupid fucking group.
Yeah, this
Fooled, Fulled.
this chapter, Laserbot kind of went into like misspell overload. There are loads of them, and they're mostly like different words. He like misspells certain
I love
words
it.
as different words, and it's pretty hilarious.
I fucking love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
And Troll can just kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, so Alex and Gary shows up, and we just get a zoom in.
Oh!
Troll King's eyes. It says "kill them." So let's go on to the next page, where
I'm already on. Alright,
where
he's got a star.
yeah, he's got a star in a hand. And he says, "No, I'm gonna kill all of you with this star." And then I love Hindo's line here as he says, "Everyone," written with
One.
tiny text. Cover
Cover
your
your
ears. And then Alex is really excited. He's like, "Yes, I finally get to see it." And Gary's like, "Oh, I wonder which word he's gonna use." And finally we see Troll King. He says, "Fine, you give me no choice." And he says one of the fucking powerful words of death. Cunt.
Or apparently he says, cunt.
Yeah.
Like that. That's nice. What does it say? Cunt.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
It says like S, or it says CU, and then like 5 asterisks, and then NT. So it was such a dirty word, I guess he had to censor all those U's. Or maybe he said cunt. But yeah, this.
Yeah, that could also be it.
But this fucking like completely shocks Luigi. And you see, you know, his pupils go wide as he just like falls over, and he looks like he's been knocked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, alright, okay. So, out of all the offensive words, right?
Yeah.
Cunt is the one you go with?
Cunt is
Like,
extremely.
there's so many words.
Cunt is extremely offensive in America. You forget, Andre. You've been watching too much Australian stuff where that's like common vocabulary.
Fair.
In America,
Fair enough.
cunt is like the worst word you can say, basically.
Yeah, I remember Jim Jeffries talked about it, because when he did stand-up in America, he's like, right, so when I did stand-up in America, right, cunt wasn't really what he said at comedy clubs. It was actually banned.
Yeah.
But I just kept saying it, so it became unbanned in comedy clubs.
I believe it.
But like, yeah. But apparently it's like the Rosa Parks of cunts. of cunts,
Sure.
according to himself. But I was like, yeah, I remember that now. It was so controversial. He was so controversial for saying cunt in comedy clubs.
Yeah. And that's comedy clubs. That's where
true.
people are open to offensive shit. Imagine normal fucking Jewish Schmo American.
It's true.
It was like when I went to high school in America. That was like on the banned. We had like a literal banned words list. So you could not, under any circumstance, say cunt.
Whoa.
And I was like, bro, we're fucking high schoolers. How are any gonna?
We're gonna say cunt.
Yeah. Why would anybody follow these rules? But America, they're serious about their fucking cussing, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, there are so many other hurtful words, I guess.
Well, maybe that.
Such as.
Whoa, Jesus.
Or.
Hey.
Yeah, I just realized. Okay, so I guess I should say that in Norway, like, most racial slurs aren't that. Like, no fucking word is that bad as it is in America, so I guess.
It's still banned.
We're mostly. Yeah, we're mostly jaded to it. Like, you could probably say any word, really.
No,
even as a white guy.
I don't think nowadays.
Although if you say the N.
I don't think nowadays.
Even nowadays.
No, I wouldn't say so.
No. I guess it depends on how you say it. If you say it with the, Nigger, that's very different from saying, the other word for black person that is also kind of racist but not as bad. Because that is still very commonly used in comedy, actually. I remember Raskiman had a bit on it a while ago.
Yeah, but that's a long time ago. I'm talking about right now. I think literally anybody would be cancelled for saying the N word, for example.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, I was going to say, cunt, it might be a bad word, but maybe there are other words of death.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that. I'm not going to say it again, but the Jewish slur that I used kind of unintentionally, I'm pretty sure that is also probably a word of death.
Well, maybe. We'll see. So let's go on to the next page here.
Oh, dude, okay. The N-word is definitely a word of death.
So let's go on to the next page here.
Yeah.
So we see Alex just looking demented, being like, OMG, it killed him, and just laughing. And then Hindo being like, hey, should we take Luigi's arm to replace your arm? And Troll King says, no, he has a better idea. Bring me the robot's arm. And then he turns the fucking...
Holy shit.
Luigi's line on him, and he says, Luigi, your death and the robot death would lead to my victory. So, base Troll King, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
And then it cuts to Mario without a meanwhile.
Don't get a meanwhile.
Yeah. There's a
God damn it, Laserbot.
You're slacking. There's a meanwhile on the on the last frame of the page, but
Holy shit, it is.
but
And again, it's a meanwhile.
yeah. So Mario's just hanging out by a tree and some water, and Yoshi's drinking from it when a toad shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And
oh, dude, Mario's satchel is right there.
yeah, so here he actually does draw the bag.
Yeah.
So it's very inconsistent, the bag, when it shows up when he's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he.
Okay,
So a toad shows up and he says, "Luigi gave me it."
Me.
With like a tiny, tiny font on it there. I think what happened is that Laserbot just wrote out, "Luigi gave me just in case he would fail, and he told me to give it to you." And he was like, "Oh shit, I forgot it."
Right.
But in Paint, if you try to, or you can't actually edit text after you put it down. So then he had to
oh, right.
like put a new piece of text, and he had to make the it like really tiny. That's the only thing I could think of to make this mistake, because it makes literally no sense. Why would he make the it tiny and everything else normal size?
Yeah. And
it gives him a present, which is filled with a scroll and a ripped shirt, and they've both got
R.I.P.T.
R.I.P.T. shirt, and they're all there's like arrows to them. It's like, this is ripped shirt, this is scroll.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that he needed, ripped shirt, but...
Yeah, the scroll is pretty obvious.
Yeah, but what I love is that this is clearly like... It's not like, fucking... Why is it wrapped up like a present? It's not supposed to be a present. Why is there a bow on it?
Who knows, man? Luigi's a strange dude, I guess.
I loved it when he said, "Who knows, man?" He sounded like a stoner.
Who knows, man?
It's all like an evil plot, man, dude.
Yeah. So, this is one of the fucking most misspelled sentences of all time in Tails Gets Trolled. When Toad says, "What is that? What's it say?" Fucking Mario says, it says the shirt piece, as in peace and love, is for the Sint, S-I-N-T, so I can find there, as in over there, and not the ownage of there, base, and the scroll is blueprint, 2 words, so I can make more of the robot's chest plates.
Okay.
You gotta read that sentence a couple times to actually understand what he's fucking trying to say.
I've read it over 5 times. I still don't understand what the fuck Sint is.
It's scent. I'm pretty sure it's scent.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So, assumedly, he gives it to Yoshi so you can track down the scent.
Yeah. Well, that one fucking hurt my brain.
Dude.
A lot.
Later in this chapter, there's a sentence that literally gives you an aneurysm. So I can't wait for that one.
In this chapter?
Yeah, it's in this chapter.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Mario says, first he must return to the Mushroom Kingdom and tell Peach what happened, and then he'll track down the Sint and see if the leader is dead and kill him if he's not. So, a big awkward line there, but, pretty straight and to the point, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he's a man on a mission,
Yeah, for sure.
And again, big epic meanwhile. Next page!
Oh, yeah. So finally, after like 2 chapters of
this motherfucking Tails!
Not seeing the main character of the story, we finally get Tails, and he's yet again frolicking around. And
this time he was in a water park.
Yeah, we get to see what he's been doing all this time, and he's apparently been to a water park due to Knuckles' recommendation. Last time we saw him was right after he got beat up by Alex, and then ever since then he's just been at a water park. Which is pretty good.
I love it.
All by himself, it looks like. And then,
yeah, well, wouldn't you go to a water park all by yourself?
I don't know, it's just kind of weird. And so he shows up and he says, you wonder how everybody's doing. And he's like, oh, I should see why Sonic isn't returning Amy's calls. Oh, shit. And then in the next couple of frames, we see a bunch of like shadows and Naruto running right behind him.
Yeah.
And Tails is hearing it apparently. He's like, what is that? And he says, I guess it was nothing, as he gets fucking kidnapped.
I love the fucking face. I love his face.
Yeah, the I guess it was nothing face.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is that an iconic frame? It
is
be.
not. But
well,
whenever I hear the phrase, I guess it was nothing, I think of Fallout 3. Because you've played Fallout 3, right?
No.
Oh, well,
I haven't played a single Fallout game.
Oh, well, she definitely played New Vegas. That's the best one.
Yeah, I heard so.
But Fallout 3 is...
76 is the one everybody hates, right?
Yeah, 76 is awful.
Yeah.
And Fallout 4 is not great. But it's alright.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I think Fallout 4 is... Because that came after 76, and they were...
No, it came before 76.
Oh, okay.
76 is like a Fallout MMO. And it's completely glitchy and terrible.
Okay. Ah.
But
I gotcha.
in Fallout 3, you start off as a baby, and you slowly like grow up through the intro scene. So you get like a scene when you're a child and a scene when you're like a teenager, and you're all like growing up inside a vault. And then when you become an adult, that's when you actually exit the vault. But what speedrunners do is that they try to get out of the vault as soon as possible. So there's like a glitch to get out of the vault when you're like 12 years old. And when you're 12, you can't actually like do any combat or anything. Or you can, I think you can punch, but you're like terrible and you're really short. And they're like almost no voice lines because they didn't expect you to, you know, be a child for the rest of the game. So whenever like some sort of combat initiates, the character always says, "I guess it was nothing." And whenever you watch like speedruns of Fallout, it's just constantly the main character just saying like, "I guess it was nothing. I guess it was nothing. I guess it was nothing," and it's pretty pretty good.
Well, anyway.
So yeah, Tails gets a bag put over his head and kidnapped, and he's like strapped to like a I don't know,
A wall or bench or something?
yeah, well, it's a wall or it's something upright.
Yeah.
He's got like metal chains around his arms and his tails, and
Kinky.
he gets told to wake the fuck up. He says, "Wake up, you troll," by a guy in a black hood. And the other guy theorizes that perhaps Tails is retarded. And so Tails says, "Where am I?" And we get a reveal of who's in the hood, and it's Doug, and it's not the Nostalgia Critic. This is Doug Funny, baby, from Hits TV show Doug.
Never seen him.
I watched a little bit of it when I was a child because it was on ABC, I think, when I lived in Thailand. But I never liked it. It's just about like Doug and his everyday life, and then like teaching lessons. And I always thought it was stupid. But apparently that's the later seasons,
and moralizing.
And the early seasons are better. But never liked it as a kid. So let's go on to next page.
Yeah, so...
So yeah, Tails actually fucking recognized him. He says, "Wait, I've seen you on TV. You're Doug." So I don't know what the implications are here. Is Doug a reality show in this world? Who knows?
I don't know. So I just been... Okay. They did something to his Doug list.
Yeah, I'll get you.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, he says, "No shit, Sherlock."
Damn troll. And again...
Misspelling Sherlock.
Again, damn... Yeah. As Sherlock. Well.
Yeah, S-H-U-R, lock.
Yeah.
And he says if it wasn't for his bosses, he would kick him. And then Skeeter Valentine, which is Doug's friend in the show, says, "Doug, calm down. He probably has no idea what the trolls did to your dog." And Tails says that he's not a troll. And Doug says, "Well, we'll see about that. We have a spy. And he might show up and give us some fucking news." And we cut to the fucking Trix Rabbit. Who says, "Hey, can I help you guys make him talk?" Like the Trix Rabbit is their torturer or something. And
apparently.
Doug says, "No, get out of here, Trix Rabbit." And Tails like, "Wait, I've heard of him too."
But yeah, of course, Trix is for kids.
That's true. Yeah. So does he? Is that like?
I'm proud of that one.
Is that the cereal he actually owns in this world?
I guess so.
It's hard to know.
Yeah.
And so a guy in a white hood shows up, and
holy shit. Okay. That's a reveal.
Yeah, it's revealed that it is in fact Pori. Pori is a double agent for this group here, this anti-troll group here, and the trolls. And I always told you to notice Pori, because as we've seen, Pori has not...
He never fought or trolled.
He's never trolled a single person, and he's never actually fought anybody. He's never, tried to fight.
Huh.
So Pori has... Laserbot knew it from the beginning, very Oda-esque, that Pori was always a good guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pori...
Foreshadowing. Yeah, like...
Pori tells...
foreshadowing, dude.
Pori tells the other guys that Tails is in fact not a troll.
Yeah.
So, next page?
Yeah, next page?
Yes. So, we see...
Fucking Arthur!
We see fucking Arthur, which, by the way, is still airing new episodes until next year.
Oh shit, that's right!
Yeah. The final season will air in the winter of 2022.
Holy shit!
But yeah, it's been going all the way since the 90s. And,
Holy shit.
but yeah, Arthur here, he's in this group and he says, "What? He's not a troll, but Doug acted so sure." And Pori says, "Arthur, don't let Doug bring anybody in here. He's a paranoid dumbass." And
Paranoid.
yeah, paranoid dumbass.
P-A-R-I-noid.
Okay, this is the sentence, Andre.
Alright, but...
This is how Doug responds. AU was wrong. Would have be enough. So what do you think of that?
That's not too bad.
What is he even saying?
I mean... he's saying that just telling me I was wrong would be enough. A you was wrong would have been enough.
Oh, I see.
Or a you were wrong would have been enough.
You...
That's what it gave you an aneurysm?
It gave me an aneurysm because I couldn't even understand a single thing he was saying. AU, and then it must have been... Because he doesn't use, like, quotations.
No, but does Laserbot use quotations ever?
No.
In the early chapters?
I don't think so.
No, I can't recall that,
But,
so you know. So,
it completely confused me because I was like, AU was wrong. Would have be enough? What?
right, mate. Okay, so there are two types of people in this world.
Yeah.
Those who can extrapolate from incomplete information.
And what's the other one?
Okay, I really hope you're not fucking serious right now.
No, I was joking. Haha.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, you was wrong. Would it be enough? You know?
Yeah.
Also should have been enough. Or would it be?
Sure. Right, can I just comment something, just as an artiste?
Yeah.
I love that Arthur's right, or, well, his left, but to our right, that glass goggle is slightly larger than the left one, when we clearly see, like, when clearly the left one is supposed to be closer to us.
Yeah.
Because that fucks up a lot!
Well, maybe Doug, or Arthur, I mean, has sort of a messed up face.
Oh, could be. Could be he had to endure all the trolling from his sister. What's her name, Dee Dee?
Yeah. He's been terribly trolled by Dee Dee. Oh.
Yeah. Is she a troll? She is a fucking troll, right?
DW, that's her name.
DW.
I don't think she's shown up in the series yet, but maybe that's his backstory.
I mean, it should be. My sister broke my toy, and then she said, "It's your fault that I broke it," and then I punched her. And then everybody trolled me because they were like, "Oh, look at Arthur, he's an incel," or some shit like that. I don't know.
They all took her side. They all took the troll side, and I was fucking outcast from Pleasantville or wherever I live.
Everyone is a simp.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that simping for okay, that one. Mm-hmm.
So
anyway,
for the rest of this page, Laserbot forgets to draw like the tattoo or the scar that Pori has under his blue eye. For some reason, he draws it in the first frame, but the rest of him he does not. But yeah, here, so we see Tails walking with Pori, and he says, "So who are you people?" But the who is like way over the so it looks like it's like so to the power of who, like is a math question. I assume I assume he just forgot to write a word again. But the space is so big between those words, so don't know what you're thinking sometimes, Laserbot. But yeah, Pori reveals that they are called the Defenders, and they stay in the shadows and fight the trolls. But Shadow messed everything up by killing loads of trolls in the public, because usually the trolls, the Defenders, take out, camps all by themselves, sneakily, and nobody is none the wiser.
Yeah, I'm just reading this fucking heavy exposition dump.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it's he says the group is filled with some of the most well-known people ever. And then randomly Tails just asks, "Hey, what's the number on your back?" Because it says 7 on his hoodie, and he says he's the 7th person to join this group. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's just a random insert there, but you can in fact buy Pori's hoodie on the Tails Gets Trolled website if you so want to. The iconic.
But you can buy a copy of it?
Yeah, you can buy his hoodie. You can buy a white hoodie with a 7 on the back.
Fuck yes, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can have the iconic Pori hoodie.
Motherfucker, hell yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Alright, so back to what I was saying. The only reason they let me join was because I was known. They don't know my face because I have never been trolled, so I was the perfect fit.
Yeah.
That gave me an aneurysm.
Wow, that makes sense.
What? Because he's never been trolled? Wasn't he a troll to begin with, but he's never trolled? Isn't that what he meant?
Well, maybe he's never been trolled either.
Well,
Maybe he just
Bondulance.
maybe he just looks so cool in anime that who would ever troll this boy?
Fair enough.
But yeah, Pori, he says that you should ask everybody else for their stories why they joined, and also, do you want to join us? And Tails, with a fucking smug DreamWorks smile, says, "Hell yeah, he's done with these trolls."
Yeah. They need to be taken down for good, boy.
Hell yeah, fucking DreamWorks Tails over here. And they're walking through a corridor, a red corridor, and they're walking towards the door, and he says the rest of the members are in there. So let's look on the rest of the members on the next page. So he says here are all the members besides our bosses.
Okay. Batman.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would troll Batman? Cheeto Man.
Okay, first of all,
fuck is his name? Isn't it
Yeah.
Chester the Cheetah or something?
Yeah, it's Chester the Cheetah. That's his name.
Yeah.
But Laserbot, I guess, just didn't know his name, and he just calls him Laserbot. No, he calls him Cheeto Man for some reason. But first of all, he's neither a Cheeto nor a man.
He's a fucking cheetah.
He's a cheetah, and his name is Chester. But for the rest of this comic, and Cheeto Man is an important character, and he will always be known as Cheeto Man.
Really? It's a Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, not the other Dexter.
Yeah, not a serial
Hello,
killer.
Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Fair enough.
Well, I want to talk about
Kermit the Frog.
Dexter's art first. Dexter is drawn really good here, and
It
you would
looks
think,
exactly like the Cartoon Network.
yeah, you would think it's a trace, but consistently for the entire comic, Dexter is drawn excellently. So he's just really good at drawing Dexter.
Yeah, I mean, Dexter is kind of, broken down into very simple shapes, if you think about it.
That's true.
His hair is like an oval. His head is like a, what do you call it, trapezoid? Is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just round out one of the edges of like a, house that would have like wide. I don't know, but I guess see it. I guess yeah.
All I know,
It's
I wouldn't know how to draw him.
Oh, it looks easy.
So.
Alright, so
Hello
Ron
Kitty.
McDonald.
Yeah, a fucking really demonic-looking Ronald McDonald here.
Oh, looks like the meat cannon Ron. No, it doesn't.
and he's
But that's
even
all I
got
can think of is the meat cannon.
he's even got a McDonald's patch on his black robe. So wouldn't that just give him away?
Hell yes. Well, it could be he's just a really fat guy who loves McDonald's.
Yeah, so he wears a black robe and
Yeah.
with a McDonald's patch on it.
Yeah, as a fat guy, I second that motion.
All right, you would wear a black robe with a McDonald's patch on it.
Hell yeah!
To be fair, I
We're
would
wearing
too.
Halloween and everything. Spyro? Who the fuck would troll Spyro?
Loads of people, like Nasty Nork.
Woodstock? Is that what the thing is called?
Yeah, Woodstock from Snoopy. Yeah, little bird.
And Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian's from
Oh.
Paper Mario 2.
Yeah, I am aware.
It's a transgender character.
Really?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but she was made female in the American translation of Paper Mario 2, but not the European one, strangely.
Alright. So I just read Tales Alive, What Happened to Pork Chop, and pork.
Yeah, what does Pork say?
Hang on. We don't like. Okay. Jesus. I can't read it out loud. I'm gonna. We don't like talking about it, but I'll tell you. Doug's dog. Doug's dog was gangbanged to death by the trolls.
It's like Jesus. You just see like Tails with like not a completely shocked expression, but just like I don't know how to comment about this expression.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I
Yeah.
don't know how to fucking process this.
It's like, Jesus. It's terrible.
This is a nervous laughter, okay? This is nervous laughing.
Yeah. It's not funny.
No, it's inherently funny.
It's true.
Fucking something to death? That's hilarious.
Especially if it's a dog, and especially if it got gag raped.
Yeah. So basically, Doug is the closest we get to John Wick.
Yeah. It's true. So Pori says this, overly complicating everything here. He says, the two bosses are in there, and they will decide if you can talk to the main boss. So Tails is now going to go into another room where there are two bosses, but they're not the main boss. They are the two bosses
What?
that are going to decide if you can meet the main boss.
Okay.
Who will decide if Tails can or can join the defenders.
Jesus Christ, that's... Alright, that's a mouthful. Yikes. Okay, anyway.
So, next page here.
Yep.
So, Tails walks in and he meets the two bosses that will lead him to the main boss. So it's Frogger.
Frogger?
You know Frogger, right?
And... Yeah, the game. And
Yeah.
Leapfrog. That's another game. That's like a children's game where you leap over somebody, isn't it?
No, Leapfrog is like those educational games. Like
Holy shit!
yeah, I had loads of those. Like
Yeah.
educational games and DVDs that they made.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, the Frogger here though is the design from the PS2 era of Frogger. Have you played any of those?
No.
They're extremely strange. They're like 3D action platformers, but you're playing as Frogger, and they're like fantasy based, and there's like magic and shit. And like
Yeah.
Frogger is just like a game about crossing a street as a frog. When did it become like this
Yeah.
fucking Lord of the Rings ass shit? But
Yeah, I heard the Starbomb song.
they have a song about it.
Yeah, it's in the simple part of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Hi, my name is Frogger, and I try to cross the street.
right. Yeah. Well, no, that's not the plot of Frogger. That's the plot of Frogger 1. But Frogger has deep, extensive lore, brothers. There's like 3 PS2 games, and they're all like epic in scale.
Are they good?
I mean, they're not terrible.
Alright.
It's a weird way to take the direction of the series.
Right. So basically.
So yeah, Frogger and Leapfrog say that they're the bosses because they're the one who actually started the group. Like the main boss is the guy who came up with the idea, but they're the ones who actually started the group. And he tells them that they all have the one goal is to defeat trolls, but they need numbers to do it. Tails says, yes, I tried to fight a troll, but I got beat up because I was alone. And they're like, yeah, you're like us. We all have our reasons to hate the trolls for their actions. And they reveal here that the only problem that's in their way from stopping the trolls is their boss, aka the Troll King. So the Troll King is the main villain, confirmed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That he's the big bad. And so yeah, they must fight in the shadows to slowly whittle away at the troll forces so they can get to the Troll King eventually and face off. And so they accept him and they say, you may talk to the main boss. And Tails says, alright, as he fucking virgin walks away.
Yeah. He does the beta walk.
Yeah, he does the straight up
hunched shoulders and everything.
He does the straight up virgin walk from the meme. The only thing he's missing is his black hoodie.
Yeah. And and the boss is fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah, there's this base fucking reveal where it's just like a long corridor. You walk towards it, you see a shot of just the door, and then you just see fucking base dash Pac-Man just sitting in shadow. You see his big fucking grin, and you're like, hell yes, this is real shit right now. So let's get into the next page here. Okay, this is probably my favorite misspelling in the series. So, Tails says, you're the boss. Shocked. And then Pac-Man says, it was not a quintessence, us meeting today.
Hang the fuck on. I need to zoom in on this so I can read it properly. Was not a quintessence, us meeting. Meeting! M-E-A-T.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so let's break this down. Number one, he says, it was. So he clearly meant to say, it is not a coincidence, but then he changed his mind and said was no a coincidence, but he did not erase it, or is, I mean. And then he misspells coincidence in the most confusing way I've ever seen. He writes Quintessence, quintessence. Us meeting today.
And then
meats like meat, like you eat
steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, but could it also be? It was quintessential us meeting today.
No, it's supposed to be a coincidence because you see it from the later things he says.
Okay. So poor release because they must not know something is up. Whatever.
Yeah, the trolls. So he says he must leave because the trolls might know something's up if he stays away too long. And then we, Mr. Pac-Man here. He says, many years back, he got a vision of this moment, meeting Tails. So it was certainly no quintessence. So he believes that Tails might be the key to defeating the trolls. Waka waka, as he say.
He says waka a lot.
Yeah, he ends a lot of his sentences with waka. So...
he's like an anime character.
Yeah. It's like in Naruto. Sends Datte Bayo after all his sentences.
Yeah, or like fucking in Fairy Tail Happy, he says hi all the time.
Yeah. So
anyway,
Tails is like in disbelief. He's like, could I be the key? And Pac-Man says yes. I'm gonna tell my epic back story now. And it goes back to the medieval era, he says. And medieval era is written in Times New Roman.
I love it.
And so...
Wow, and it's also I think one of the few things I've seen capitalized as well. The medieval era.
True.
So this is fucking important.
Yeah. Loves the medieval era. So now we get the backstory of Pac-Man, which is a mirroring of Troll King's backstory. So now we get to see it from, like, the human point of view, because we saw the troll point of view of the backstory last time. So, he says here that it started when the trolls took over the city of Alfred, which is the city the Troll King took over. Now we learned the name was Alfred, which is now the current Troll City.
Yeah.
And they kicked out everybody who didn't want to follow the Troll King. And so we see the guy with the tattoo again, the bearded guy with the tattoo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And they started a small village here, where it says that
Right.
Pac-Man was different from the elves. He was the only one who wasn't human, and he has no idea where he came from. But they all treated him like he was their own. So that's nice. They learned.
Aww.
They learned something. All the humans, they kept trolling the Troll King, but now they've learned. They say, even if you look different, you can be one of us.
Yeah.
And so the leader here, that's the guy with the beard and tattoo, his name is Oxist. And he was their master, and he told them, he taught Pac-Man how to defend himself, he says. So let's go on to the next page here, where we get more flashback.
Fuck yeah.
So we see Pac-Man training with his childhood friend there. His name is William. And we see Oxist, this man with tattoo. He's like, you're getting better. Then an old man shows up. His name is Silas. And he's like, he'll be stronger in no time. And it's real anime backstory. And
Yes.
Oxus is like, I don't want to turn him into don't turn him into cocky people by complimenting that much. And so Silas and Oxist, they discuss their troll problem. They're like, oh, we have some ideas. Actually, Silas might be the guy with the
Yeah.
it looks like Hindo. Or it might. It's very unclear.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's unclear who is Silas and who is, because it's also unclear who William's father is. Because it says, "Hey, Dad," and then it cuts to the old man, but it's revealed a couple pages later that in fact the guy who looks like Hindo, that's William's father.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Silas, you mean?
Silas. Yeah, wait. Let me go to the Tales Gets Trolled wiki to see who Silas is, if it's the old man or the notch. The fuck? Does he not have a page on Tales Gets Trolled wiki?
What the fuck?
What? Oh, yes, he does. That's the old man.
Okay.
So the old guy is Silas. So Silas is not William's father. It's the guy with the scar on his eye and the big spiky hair.
Right.
So they're talking, and they say, all right, let's get these children out of the way, and let's discuss our plans to take back Troll City. And Pac-Man's like, should I help you? And they're like, no, stay here. And so Pac-Man goes to sleep, and that's where he says he had his first vision. So let's go on to the next page.
Oh, Jesus, that's...
Yeah, so on the next page here, you see somebody in shadow, Naruto running in the front, while you see Troll King's eyes in the back. You see Oxist here, seemingly decapitated maybe. See a lot of blood around. You see the huts that they're living in burning. And you see an evil grin in shadow.
Yep.
And the Pac-Man awakes screaming. And it cuts them getting out of his bed, and he has like creepy long legs, and it looks disturbing. And he says, at first he thought it was a dream, but something didn't feel right. He knew something was going to happen. So he told his friend William about it. And he's like, well, it's not like we can do anything about it, even if it is real. And then he later tells Oxist about it. And he says, well, we have to go. Because they're running out of resources, and let's see, what's this say? Oh yeah, Oxist, earns up to his mistake. He said we shouldn't have mistreated Troll King that way, but he shouldn't have taken over the city and all that. So we've learned our lesson now, and that's why we raised you as a nice guy. And Pac-Man's like, oh, fuck. And they're like, look, we've all made bad decisions, but I'll make up my bad decisions by taking back the city and bring peace to the land. So we get to see.
Yeah.
There's gray areas, Troll King's in the right sometimes, but so's the humans sometimes. It's a world of gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Complex.
It's only gray area.
Yeah. Alright, so next page here. So later on, the warriors, they all leave for the city. They all leave for Alfred, or former Alfred. And Pac-Man goes to sleep. But he wakes up in the middle of fire. Woken up by William saying like, wake the fuck up, we gotta get out of here. The fight is on fire. One word. And he tells him that the trolls are attacking, and everything's on fire, and it's just like Pac-Man's vision. And he said, we got to hurry, they might be here. And a guy in fucking armor shows up, and he says, I've found survivors. Survivors is also written in Times New Roman.
Yikes. Yeah. And it's capitalized for some fucking reason.
Yeah. And
William tells Pac-Man to run.
Yeah, he just says, Pac-Man, run! Cut over to the next page here. And we see Troll King in the background saying, kill them. And we zoom in on Pac-Man's eyes, being like, wait, those eyes. Those misspelled as THOUGH. S. So though, as in although. And that's consistently how he spells it. He does not write it as those. He writes it as thous eyes. And the guy in the armor, he swings a big fucking scimitar at Pac-Man, but William jumps in front, takes the blow, and he says, run, as he cries and dies. And Pac-Man cries, and he runs out of there as fast as he could, and he hides behind a big rock. And the guy in the armor, he's like, damn it, the fucking boss is gonna kill me if he finds out I let him get away. And he just goes like, yeah, fuck it, it's not like we're ever gonna see him again. And he just says, hey, I killed him. That's what he says. After that day, I couldn't stop myself from saying Waka every time I talked.
Jeez, oh my god, I love it. I love it.
It's like a punchline to this tragic backstory.
Okay, just Laserbot, you gotta learn to put all your text in a fucking bubble, because it's impossible to read this shit. I later heard his rumors about these magic balls that could bring people back from the dead.
Yes, the Dragon Balls, baby.
Holy... Yeah, but are they... It's the fucking Dragon Balls.
No, he says he went searching for the Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
he looked everywhere.
I read it. Yeah, I read it.
And it took him...
And holy shit, there's another sun.
Holy shit, you're right. In the desert, there is a sun.
Yes. That's 2 suns.
It's true. It's 2 shots of the sun. In the desert world, though, it makes sense. But yeah, he says it took him 15 years to search the entire globe, but he never found a single Dragon Ball, so he realized the Dragon Balls were just a myth. They weren't real.
Well, I mean,
They didn't exist, so he
You know.
stopped looking for them.
Goku and Pals probably found the Dragon Balls every time.
Oh,
they
yeah.
used them and they were just in the
Oh,
stone.
maybe they've just been hoarding them.
Yeah.
You might be right.
It's like a dude, for those guys, it's like an annual thing to summon Shenron to bring back Krillin or
It
whatever.
really is. Yeah. Like the early Dragon Ball, the first like couple of arcs was all about finding the Dragon Balls, but after that it was just like, yeah, we found them all off screen. And they do that every year.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I bet you Krillin probably has like a fucking punch card for heaven every time he dies.
Technically you can only be resurrected twice with the Earth Shenron. Or only once, I mean. You can you can die twice.
Yeah.
That's why they had to go to Namek.
Yeah. But with Porunga, they can do it as many times as they want.
Yeah.
And after they upgraded him, after the nonsense with Frieza,
Yeah.
they can resurrect as many people as they want.
Yeah, so epic moments, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how this page ends. It's just a picture of Pac-Man being sad when he realized the Dragon Balls weren't real.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go on to the next page here, which is the final page of the chapter.
Is it? It's page 21. Holy
Yep.
fuck.
So after that, he was like, alright, I gotta get fucking jacked and get strong. And he would train every day so he could beat up the trolls. But he realized he could not do it alone. So he knew he had to start a group to defeat the trolls. And that night, that's when he had a vision. So let's analyze this vision here. So first you see
Oh! Fuck
First-
yes.
First you see Pac-Man in shadow. Then you see a guy in a white coat, probably Pori. Then you see somebody in shadow with 2 tails. Then you see Pac-Man...
Probably Tails.
Yeah, probably tails. Then you see Pac-Man in a crown. Then you see some guy with a cape in shadow. Don't know who it is. Then you see
idea
like
who that is.
a rainy night with a guy who looks like Shadow standing there.
Yeah.
And there's a big
Or,
rain drop
or
in the
Silver.
middle. No, Silver has different spikes.
Ah, that's true, yeah.
And then we see the Troll King's one eye.
And
As
then...
As he seemingly looks upon a jacked Tails who's looking angry, and he's got like blue spirit all around him, and he's even got like the blue spirit forms the sonic spikes.
Hell yes.
So he seemingly has his own and Sonic's power somehow.
Fucking based.
And that's the vision, and that's how this chapter ends. After an epic,
And that's how you fucking end a chapter.
Hell yeah, it's a great way to end a chapter. Just a big, epic reveal of Tails being the chosen one for the defenders. One day,
Yeah.
he might
Yeah, boy.
defeat the Troll King and bring peace to this world.
And though he has a lot to learn, I believe that one day Tails will save the world.
Bum bum bum.
Cue the Avatar music.
Tails, the last Sonic Bender.
Okay.
So yeah, next chapter we'll get into some great stuff, and we'll get an arc mostly focused on Silver, so that'll be good.
Oh, so, fuck yeah. Alright, so now I'm all fresh for this shit.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
it'll be a good time, and it only gets
I'm having a
better.
great time.
It only gets better from here, baby.
Oh boy.
It's only like 2 chapters until the neutrals, and that's where shit really gets real.
Okay, hell yes.
And that's where we'll get a bunch more iconic frames, and people like Tom enter the story.
Fuck yeah!
So, good times. Well, bye.
Well, if it isn't fancy meeting what the cat finally decided to show up.
Tails get trolled. Tails get trolled. Tails get trolled. Tails get trolled. I really wanna troll ya.